broad, familiar things like travel, technology, food, learning languages.
Yeah, common topics people generally have opinions on.
And the sample prompts show this move to broader discussion. What are the advantages and disadvantages of learning online? Or how important is it to travel abroad? These definitely require more critical thinking.
Exactly. And the tip from the source for this section is basically telling you how to do well here.
Okay.
It says you must show you can explain, compare, and give reasons or examples. It's not enough to just say, I think this. You need to support it.
Right. Build your case.
Precisely. This is where you show you can structure a longer, coherent response. You use linking words, connect your ideas logically, maybe present a mini argument or weigh up pros and cons. It's about adding that layer of complexity to your speech.
Okay. Makes sense. And finally, after developing those ideas, we hit part 4, visual stimulus response.
Yeah, this bit tests how you react spontaneously to something visual, like a picture or a graph,
Mm.
and then discuss it properly.
Right. So the goal is look at the image, describe what's happening, maybe interpret what it means or any trends it shows, and then give your thoughts on it. You see this stimulus, and then you respond.
Hmm.
And the guide points out something pretty significant here, the number of follow-up questions. It says expect around 8 to 10 questions related to that specific image or its theme. That feels like quite a lot of discussion from one picture.
It does. It means you need to be ready for a fairly sustained conversation based on that initial visual, exploring it from different angles, not just a quick description.
The sample task makes it clearer. Maybe you see a picture of people working from home. First question, what does it suggest? That's interpretation.
Yeah.
Then the follow-up could broaden out massively, like how has remote work changed modern life? It connects the specific image to a much bigger societal trend.
And the tip here highlights using descriptive language, obviously,
Right.
but also making connections.
Connections.
Yeah, linking the visual to real life or to wider ideas or maybe even your own experience. That shows deeper engagement, better analytical skill. This part really tests if you can process new visual info and weave it into a complex spoken response, analyzing, interpreting, discussing issues prompted by that visual cue. It needs both close description and broader thinking.
So you've gone through these 4 parts, each testing slightly different but related skills.
Yeah.
How do the examiners actually pull all that together to give you your CEFR score? The source guide helpfully lists the key things they're listening for the assessment criteria.
Right. These are like the lenses they use to view your performance across all 4 parts. They give you a framework for what good speaking means in this test.
Okay, first one is fluency and coherence. The guide says this means smooth, logical speech, good flow, good transitions between ideas.
Yeah, basically, how easily do you speak without tripping over words or pausing too much? And do your ideas hang together logically?
Makes sense.
You know,